This is difficult for me, so just bear with me. My dad lived for pharmacy. This was his passion. He grew up working in his dad's store, and he never stopped working in pharmacy. So it wasn't a surprise, really, when in his will 15 years ago, he put in that he wanted to be cremated, put in an antique pharmacy bottle, and be put on a shelf in the Pharmacy Museum, where he's been a board member here for over 20 years. But on a personal note, this place holds a lot of memories for me and my dad. Sorry.
It's okay.
I grew up every year coming to events here. We'd have big galas to raise money for the Pharmacy Museum, and it would always end in the courtyard where they'd be dancing, and we would have a great time. And so I have been twirled around in that courtyard you're about to walk into probably 1,000 times by some amazing people, and especially my dad. I invited this group tonight in particular. I was very selective. It was people that have been my support system, have been friends of my dad for a very long time, and I wanted to keep it small. We had the celebration of life, we all had a party, we had a great time. Being an only child, this has been very difficult for me. And so to put this event on in this place that held so many memories, obviously it was the perfect fit, but it makes it that much more touching for me as well, knowing that I grew up here. And there's some special people I want to point out that have been my rock and my support system going through this, because it has been a long process. You know, they gave my dad 1 to 2 years to live when he first got his diagnosis. He lived for 5.5, which is more than I could ask for. And he died in his sleep, and it was very peaceful. Again, more than I could ask for, and I was here for it. But one person I want to point out is one of the reasons I truly believed he lived so long. You're going to see a girl that's holding a camera, and she's videoing me. Her name is Danielle. She was my dad's nurse.
Holding the camera.
She was my dad's nurse, and she was also my dad's best friend. And they called each other their best friends. And it meant the world to me to have someone that was young and fun and vibrant and talkative, because I know that's what kept my dad going between my visits, because it was another one of me. Someone that talks a lot, makes jokes, is very inappropriate, you know, and so I want to thank Danielle, because she has been a godsend, and she has become part of our family. And her husband, Jay is a man who has also been instrumental in taking care of my dad. Next person I want to talk about is this person here. Stand up with me. Stand up. This is my best friend, Amanda. We have been best friends for over 20 years. She has been every step of the way with me during this process, and she has been there when I didn't ask, I didn't do anything, but she was there for me. And the best support system I could ever have. We're both only children, so she gets it, and she gets me. So thank you. I love you. And last but not least, the most important person in my life and the most important person in this room. Mom, can you come over here?
I don't need to.
But I want you to just, you can stand right here.
Okay.
So, Mom. You're my everything. During everything that has gone on in my life between me and my dad, good, the bad, the ugly, you have always stood there and stood by me. And even when my dad would get married and not be the most present person, my mom always told me, no matter what, your father loves you more. He loves you as much as he is capable of loving anybody on this planet. And there's no way I would be standing on my feet right now without you. And I thank you. And I thank you because this is his first wife, not his second or his third, his first wife that is standing here and that has been by my side and has helped me and has come to my dad's house when I come every month to take care of him. She has been my support system. She was my dad's support system. And I love you. And so I'm probably forgetting a lot of people. I'm really sorry. I don't know how I'm doing this right now, but one more person. And that's that guy over there in the MAGA mask over there. That is my other best friend, Allie, and his son, Taj. They are a grafted in part of my family. And they have been such a huge support and a big part of my life. Allie was also very inappropriate with my dad, and they loved each other for it. And
Not sexually.
yeah, not sexually. But I love you. Thank you. And everybody else here, you played such a big part in my dad's life. And I just want to thank you. You guys, it means the world to me that you are out here. And so, with that being said, if you haven't seen his ashes or the picture that we have here, take a look at it. But we're going to go off into the courtyard. We're going to eat. We're going to play he has a Motown mix that he listened to every day. He listened to the same. And if you ask his nurse, go ahead.
That's a picture of your dad at the Galvez Hall, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
This is a picture of my dad when he was working at his father's store.
So the cigarettes give it away.
Oh yeah. Although he never sold cigarettes in
That's
his
what I'm
store.
saying. No, we never cigarettes.
But anyway,
The only song on the playlist, though, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, that was the only
Yeah.
song.
Those kind of
So-
cigarettes.
no. So we have his Motown playlist. His nurses drove them crazy because it was the same playlist every day.
Every
We
day.
have his playlist that'll play in the background, and after we're finished eating, there's an area to just dance, because guess what? I'm taking these shoes off and I'm going to dance for my daddy because he's here tonight and he's looking down on me like he did when he twirled me around in that courtyard since I was 2 years old. So